Hello the internets, welcome back to Waifus. I'm Sefi, and today we're gonna be talking about the NIKKE PVE tier list for January 2024. This is the first tier list of the year. I'll try to make one per month to see what units are changing or shifting the meta a little bit around or moving up and down. Now that said, before we start, we're gonna be live later playing gachas and last epoch. You have the link in the description, and like and subscribe if you like this type of videos. Also really important, but any feedback regarding the tier list or things you feel should be changed, do let us know either here on the comments or on our Discord. Just ping me, ping Jay, or any of the moderators. Now that's it. Let's get started. On T0, there are no changes. The only change that we might be seeing is Scarlet, normal Scarlet, moving down. For now, she stays at C0, but she's losing a lot of usage on current meta. When we talk about elemental content, most people are going to be using Summer Anis. When we talk about pushing hard campaign, even she's losing a lot of usage with the newer units. And in PvE, she's still a beast, but this is an overall PvE, not PvP tier list. So she might be moved down. For now, she stays at T0, but she might be going down to 0.5, which pains me, as a Scarlet Sim pains me, but might be the case. Scarlet Black Shadow starts at T0. I think there is no discussion in there. The damage that she's providing is completely stupid. I hope the Pilgrims that they release keep being strong, and then the rest of the units are, depending on the type of unit, just good. I just don't want bad units. Like, I understand that not every unit should be meta, but I hate when they make characters like Isabel, or when they make characters on this T3 category that are completely useless when we talk about general PvE usage, right? Now that said, on T0.5 there are no changes for now. I think it's pretty good on the current state, but on T1 there is a couple things that people have been saying, and that is to move the near girls up. I just don't think they are at that level. I know some people really like them, but I personally don't think they are at the level of, let's say, Ludmilla, Haran, Dorothy, or even Anis, right? When we talk about A2, if she has no healers, like she needs a team built around her, she needs high investment, and if there are no boss parts or multiple enemies, she's not doing any damage or any damage. She's not at the level of the other girls. When it comes to 2B, outside of her burst, she sucks. She has nothing to provide, right? She's just a bursting damage unit, which is good. It's really good. And the damage numbers she can be providing are amazing for elemental content. The problem is, when we talk about elemental content, sadly, on T0, we have Alice and Modernia, which are completely broken when it comes to that, right? So, near girls are good, but not as good as the other girls that are currently in the meta. In terms of T0, there's nothing else that I think needs to be moved. Biscuit, it has earned a place at T1. She's getting more and more and more usage. Do let me know if you guys think that A2 or 2B should be moved up. Again, I don't think we will move them. I don't think they are at the same level, but do let me know so we can see your opinions on that. When it comes to 1.5, there's a couple of things that I think we might be shifting around. First of all is Pepper, Miss Pepper. Now, my thing is Helm, Marciana, and Mary are on T1, but Pepper, in my opinion, lacks a little bit in terms of heal compared to those three. That's what initially we put her on T1, right? Because her kit compared to those other three units is not as good. Now, some people that do have a bit invested are getting similar results or similar heals. So I want to test more with Pepper, and I want to see if she deserves to be on T1 or she should stay here. And then the other two units that I've got me moving down, not up, is Tove and Viper. So the thing with Viper is in this tier, in T1.5, we're talking about competing with Guilty, competing with Diesel, with Mast, with Polly, with Ruby. I don't think Viper is that good. I don't think Viper is providing almost anything on the current meta when it comes to overall PvE utility, right? How many of you are using Viper in your team? The only usage that she had was Gravedigger when we had no shotguns, where people were not strong enough to be able to clear without multiple shotguns. Other than that, we've seen almost no usage for her. And then Toph has the same problem as Leona, which we'll talk about in a second, but their kits are not bad. It's just that we are missing pieces to make them work. Like Sky said, it seems like we are missing just specific units to make those team work. They are pushing a narrative of, hey, look at Toph, she buffs shotguns. Hey, look at Leona, she also buffs shotguns. But then it's like, okay, but we only have Sugar that can benefit from this, really, because what you put in there if not? Guilty as an overburst B2? Like, we're missing pieces, and they are doing that with a lot of recent units. Same with Winter Mika, same with Leona, with Tove. All of these recent units are just weird. Even with Quitty, Quitty is exactly the same. Quitty is a unit that it's a healer for defenders, and her heals are pretty good. She can compete with Helm. The problem is there are no defenders other than 2B to take advantage of it. So they're doing that with a lot of units where it's like, okay, it's a cool kit, but we cannot make use of it. So what's the point? So I might be moving both Tove and Viper down to T2. I'm not 100% sure. Again, I have to talk with the rest of the people that help me make the tier list. And that's it for T2 1.5. That's it. When it comes to T2, there are no changes other than Leona. It's entering in this position. I know some people think she should be 2.5, and we were for a second putting her on 2.5. I just don't think she's as bad as, for example, Sin or Xian, Freema, like those characters that are here, right? That are almost bottom of the barrel PvE units. And when it comes to 2.5 and T3, there are no changes. We haven't changed anything here. In terms of the tier list, those are the changes for this month. Again, there's a couple of units that might see changes or not. Like I said, do let me know in the comments what you think about those possible changes, if you agree or not, or in general, if you see a unit that deserves to be on another position and why, of course, right? Just because you say she should be here, I'm not going to be changing it. I need to understand why you think that is the case. And that said, that's going to be it for the tier list itself. Other changes on the website for this month have been the Lost Relics and the Team Builder. So if you check out the Lost Relic, we have updated all of the chapters. There are some new changes we have to do because Shift Up, for some reason, they updated chapter 3, 4, 5, but they didn't let us know on the patch notes. So now we have to update 3, 4, 5 in order to add the relics where they should be, where they belong. Other than the tier list and the map, we have the character notice upgraded for most characters. This is an upgrade with the Team Builder, which is still, in my opinion, the best page we have, and it's helping a lot of players, which I'm really, really happy about that. So other than the notes, the Lost Relics, and the changes for the tier list, there's nothing else to talk about. We might be playing later a new Hunter x Hunter game. I'm not sure if I'm going to be playing it. I'm a little bit tired of anime IP gachas. It's just boring because most of them are just really, really, really bad. So we'll see if we play or not. It's a Chinese one. I think it's on Bilibili already. That said, like I was saying previously, guys, do let me know what you think about these changes. Do let me know what you would change or sweep around. Thank you to my patrons for making this content possible. Good luck with your pool dinner dates, and see you in the next one.
役立たずは楽園から追放するのみ。ブランとノワールのショータイムです。天地万物を切るとはこういうことだ。